I'm Zack Boothe, and I am so confident in what I teach my students that I've flown from Utah to Florida so I don't have my normal connections. I'm going to take $1,000 and turn it into $40,000 in 40 days, doing exactly what I teach my students. I'm going to have a film crew follow me around, and I'm going to show you guys and give you an over-the-shoulder look at exactly what it takes to get started from scratch in real estate investing with just $1,000 and make a ton of money in just a short amount of time. I hope you guys enjoy this journey and follow along. Good morning, everybody. It is day 8, and we have a huge day today. So we have a good follow-up this morning on a potential deal. I can pull comps a lot better now. And I have a hard money lender that's exactly what I was looking for. Remember, like that ma and pa shop type hard money lender, a guy that makes all the decision is the one that has the money. So it's a combination between he understands hard money and does hard money loans, but he's also a private money investor. And so I can negotiate the terms, get 100% of the purchase price because I have a ton of equity. They probably wouldn't do that if I don't have a lot of equity. Plus, I'm sure he might charge me 2 points, even 3 points, especially on these first deals I do with him because he doesn't know me. But I'm going to build a long-term relationship with him, which is awesome. We've got the inspections. I don't know if I said that. Inspections on the 3 properties tonight. The DocuSign got sent, but for some reason he's not seeing it, so I may have an issue there. I don't normally do contracts, right? It's been a while, so it has been a while since I've used DocuSign. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. But we got a big day. We're going to do some cold calling, appointments, podcasts, a bunch of other things we got to do today. But I hope you guys enjoy and follow along. I'm going to try and finalize at least one more contract this week, so that'll be good. Hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, Eddie, this is Zach. I called you last night. You said to call you this morning.
But yeah, man, the house, I have an offer already to Zillow, and we started doing actually the contract last night. They offer me 210.
Yeah.
2.8. So I mean that's just selling you up front. I mean if you're nowhere close to that, then I don't want to waste your time.
Okay. Well, let me do my homework and see what I can do.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Thanks, brother.
All right, bye.
Bye. Yeah. So he said he's got an investor offer at 210. Man, that seems high. I don't know the market very well, but I don't imagine that thing's worth more than... Yeah, that seems high. I don't know, though. I'm going to do some research. Now I've got my tool that I can pull better comps. Super excited. And let's see what this thing's worth. I have no idea. I need a nap, guys. Holy crap. So we're going to get that contract on the probate situation. So I just am dealing with DocuSign, and I'm not the techiest person. It's funny, my very first wholesale deal, like traditional wholesale deal, I had to use DocuSign as an out-of-state owner, and I was like sweating bullets to figure this stuff out. And it's been a couple years since I've had to like create a document and send it over. And this one I had to like write up an addendum and all that. So I keep screwing it up. I got to go back in and fix it because I didn't write out the addendum correctly. So here we go. Hey guys, so had some issues with DocuSign, but he called me and said, hey, if you can change this and that, then we'll sign it. So that's a done deal. According to my appointment last night, I was thinking this contract would go for about $15,000, but it may go much higher. It may even be like a $30,000 assignment, but I've got to get the probate done. I found out that it's not just a couple-week process like I expected. This could take up to 3 months, I was told. That wasn't from an attorney, but an experienced investor here, so we'll see. But I did find out that people are paying a really good price for properties in that area, more so than I thought they would. So I'm hopeful this is a 30 grand assignment. So that's exciting. But what I wanted to say is, as you start working, you're going to start having to deal with getting contracts signed and appointments. I got my inspection tonight, and I'm going to have to call and negotiate with this new hard money guy, and I still got a cold call, and I got to do contracts, and I got to do all my cold call and driving for dollars and keep those leads coming in. and I'm pulling comps on all these leads that I have, and so it's really hard to find that balance. But you got to really, really do your best to keep marketing going, because if not, you get bogged down. You have a bunch of leads, no leads, bunch of leads, no leads, because you're on that roller coaster ride. It's why I built a team, right? So you're not on this roller coaster ride. So I'm trying to manage that to get as many deals as I can in this 40 days. So I'm going to jump back on the dialer. And then when I'm driving, I'm going to be having those conversations with like the hard money lender and that kind of stuff as I'm driving to and from the inspection tonight. So that's the plan. Anyways, let's jump into the cold caller again. Now I got that contract going and fixed. All right, here we go.
Actually, I got to do the probate still because they left it to my brother and I 50-50.
Gotcha. Well,
I guess basically, technically, you could say that we're the
no. I'm just saying that I can help you with paying for the probate and dealing with it all and buy the property.
No, the probate's not really much. I just went through probate with my late fiance, which took 3 years. But he was a dentist and owned a business, and there were lots of creditors and all this sort of stuff. So
well, do you guys have intentions of selling
I've
it?
actually got a lawyer, and I've got a lawyer in Brandon if I need it. I kind of grew up there. I went to Brandon High School and all that good stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
So did my brother.
Awesome. Well, where are you?
Yeah, I mean, so we keep going back and forth next year or next century.
Yeah, we could definitely offer
it's worth
more
a lot
than
more.
that.
I mean, it needs like some superficial.
Gotcha. How much are you asking for it?
I mean, I keep up on all this because I got property in Orlando too.
Gotcha. Well, do you have a number that you want for?
I know that if the house is fixed up, where I plan to redo some of the interior because my dad, I don't know, there are things that he did that I don't think anything less than, let me just tell you a ballpark figure of what I'm thinking as is, just the way it is. For 2 payments.
That's crazy. Well, I'll be in.
I'll tell you anything about what it's worth, then which actually is pretty nice in there. It needs to be put up, but yeah, there's a bar in there.
Gotcha.
And that's a side of a.
Yeah, no, it sounds great. I'll be in touch. I'll give you a call. Should I call you next week and see if I'll get you the email? But I was going to reach out again and see if you were getting closer to wanting to meet with me. Does that work?
Next week is what? Well, I've got to drive out to Orlando. My daughter, my son, he moved out to Vegas. I think it's Kings, but like I said, I always get Kings and Kingsway mixed up to this day.
Yeah.
So it's right in between those two, where the Publix is, on Kings or Kingsway. Yeah. My nephew that was not the deal. He was supposed to keep the yard and do this and do that. And I bet you that he hasn't touched it since we were out there the last time.
Gotcha. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. Talk to you later. That was hard. That was tiring. She's a super nice lady. I don't mean to be rude or impolite or anything. I'm grateful that she was willing to talk to me, but it was really, really what was hard about that conversation, a little bit exhausting, is I couldn't ask her questions. She just would cut me off. And that's kind of hard to talk to someone that does that, regardless of what you're doing. That was kind of frustrating to me. But, with this situation, we'll have to deal with those kinds of situations, and those appointments take forever, right? Because you can't ever, that's why I was like, oh no, it's just because I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go to this appointment. I mean, that appointment could take 3 hours, and I can get nowhere with it because she won't let me explain or say anything, and then we'll have to meet again and again and again. Plus, she's high in the sky with what she thinks it's worth. She thinks it's worth $220 as is, $250 max. I think is what it's worth fixed up, maybe $240. And it's got fish in the pool. I mean, come on, it's bad. So, when she got an offer of $100,000, she wasn't too far off, I think. So the only way I can actually do this and set reality in place, I'm sure, is on this appointment that we'll set, is I'm going to have to go sit down with her and like show her actual comps, like hey, look how nice this house is. This is what it sold for on this date. This was the real estate agent that listed it. You know, you could fix it up and sell it for this amount. I know you said you wanted $300,000 fixed up, but it's not going to sell for that. There's nothing that has ever sold for that much within this type of house. And so I'll have to be like the bearer of bad news. I'll be like, so you can get second opinions. I suggest you do. And then we'll have to meet again, right? Because the worst thing you can do is set reality, have her upset that her house is worth, you know, a third of what she thought it was, and then make her an offer. Of course she's going to say no. There's no way she'd say no. So what I would probably do, go meet with her, build a good relationship, and be like, well, I brought these comps to you. You know, I know you said it was worth 300. This is what it's really worth. Anyways, I would show her that, and I'd say, get a second opinion. Once you got a second opinion, I'd be like, well, we can come to an agreement on price. I'd have to meet with her again. I would imagine this would be 3 or 4 appointments. Anyways, that was exhausting. We'll keep dialing. Guys, I just got my 4th contract signed, and my cameraman's like, lower, it's gonna be pitchy on the sound. Be quiet, Zach. God, I just want to scream. It feels so good. Day 8, I've got my 4th contract, anywhere between $15,000 and $30,000, but I have to go through probate. So this deal probably won't close till after I get home. But it's the first property I've ever wholesaled that has a pool. We don't have a lot of pools in Utah, so it's kind of fun. Anyways, good stuff. All right. Hello, all you beautiful people. Man, it's gonna be weird not having a camera pointed in my face all day, every day. We are going to inspect, we're gonna go inspect a property, or the 3 properties we have under contract. So, can you even see my face? Yeah? Okay, yeah, we're out of here, so let's go get them. Come on. Hey guys, so we got to go in and do the inspections. You might have seen a little B-roll of those properties. First 2 properties were really nice, and then the last property we went and saw, I think our seller is trying to pawn them off on me. You know, I thought it was fun that he gave me 1 extra property. I got to pull over, got a car coming, but you know, it's that last one. I might need to network with other investors and see if I can wholesale it, but it's definitely not worth what I have it under contract for. I think I'm way too high. So I'll send it out to my cash buyers and see what they say, but I'm really excited about the other 2 properties, and gosh, I love the sellers. I really, really, really like the sellers. Jerry, the guy, he's, you know, he's sick, but man, he's so happy. He's so smiley. He's so fun. He reminds me of that uncle that you might go out and hang out with and maybe get in trouble because you have too much fun. He's just a good guy. Always got a huge smile. And then his wife is like the aunt that you say, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, thank you, please, excuse me. You know, you got to be polite or you're going to get in trouble. But she is so cute. She's a funny lady. But we had a good time. I'm excited. I feel very confident we'll make good money regardless what we do with the 2 properties. The other one I'm going to have to renegotiate, I'm sure, with the sellers. But even she doesn't want that other property. She said she wasn't even happy they ended up with it in the first place. But yeah, things are going good. We're having fun. We're going to drive home. It's a bit of a drive from where we're at, so we're doing deals. It's good stuff. Hey everyone, that is a wrap for day 8. Very fulfilling day. You know, we did some marketing and a few things in the morning, talked some hard money letters, did some marketing. But this evening we had to drive a few hours, which was really nice. It was kind of a nice break to see some new scenery. We drove almost to Orlando, out past Land O'Lakes or Lakeland or whatever that place is called, to our properties. It was beautiful. The sun was setting. It was absolutely beautiful. Sorry, my phone's pinging. We've got one of our deals we're working on, but we got the contract officially signed this morning, which is a huge win. That's anywhere between a $15,000 and $30,000 deal. Got to go through the probate process. Not sure if we're going to close out while we're here on the journey or not, but it's pretty much money in the bank at this point. And then we went and saw those other 3 properties tonight, and 2 of them are really exciting. Talked to the tenants, and I'm thinking at this current point that I'm going to close on them. You know, I have hard money. The only hard money I have right now is 5 points up front, like 14% interest, which is okay. You know, I could do that, but I like my money too much. I'm not going to give away $12,000 when I have the cash sitting in my account. So I'll probably just close on those with my own money because I like making more money if I can. But I've proved the point that you can find hard money. I just don't want to give away all that, but we'll probably close on them. The tenants are really interested in buying those homes and keeping them long term. So I'll probably do rent to owns, lease or not rent to owns, lease options. So that means where I'm going to rent them to the tenants and give them an option to buy me out at $110,000. Maybe their credit's good. I haven't looked into that yet. Maybe some of them can cash me out within the next couple months, next couple weeks. But I'm going to make roughly $50,000 each of those properties over the long term. Plus, I'll be making money off rent. They're each rented for like $800 a month, so $1,600 a month, which is pretty nice because they'll be paid off. They take care of their own maintenance. So, I made 6 figures. For sure, I made 6 figures on those 2 really nice ones. I'm sure you've seen some pictures. There might be even some pictures flashing by right now. But then the other property we went and saw was in rough shape, the double wide. If I do anything with that property, I will probably assign it to another investor. So I had a cool thing happen. I traded cash buyers lists. We're doing some trading to get cash buyers lists. And in the Tampa and surrounding areas in Tampa, I think I'm going to have close to 6,000 cash buyers. How crazy is that? And then I have connections from students and stuff in Orlando as well. So I'm going to have thousands and thousands of people that'll get an email from me about the manufactured home, the trailer on that lot. But like when I walked in that house, I'm sure you've seen the pictures, the tiles all torn up. It was really gross. Like I'd open the door and like little cockroaches. I'm squishing one, squishing another. It was pretty bad, pretty rough shape. I don't want to deal with that one. If I do anything, I'll wholesale it to someone else. I'm sure I'm under contract too high, but the sellers, the highlight of all this, guys, is meeting Jerry. He's an amazing person. It's so sad that the world's losing such a beautiful person. And you just see he's just happy. You can tell he's lived a full, happy life and loved real estate and loved wheeling and dealing. And it's just really cool that I came across him and he was a part of my life now and a part of my journey. I started this journey, this 40-day challenge, because I met a guy named Stan Nielsen. He's a very wealthy real estate investor in Utah, and I was washing windows for him back in the day. And I was a skeptic that you could make a lot of money and find people that wanted speed and convenience over price. And he sold me two properties at a massive discount, kind of like I'm getting right here on these 2 deals. And that experience made me believe that I could continue to do it. And I'm doing this challenge because I wanted to have some experiences that showed you that people trade convenience for price, that you can make an absolute fortune by finding the right people. And I felt like I found a Stan Nielsen for the world to share it, right? I found Jerry, and I'm just so grateful that I found him. He's such a wonderful person. His wife is super sweet as well. They don't want to be on camera or anything, so I respected it. But she's the type of lady, yes, ma'am. No, ma'am, thank you. You mind your P's and Q's around her for sure. She's a lot of fun. And so I think to me, the highlight of the trip so far, is it cool that I made 6 figures already? Yeah, it's really cool. Really grateful for that. But what's better than anything is meeting those wonderful people and being able to share this experience with you guys. And I'm sure if you don't have the fire yet, this confidence that you guys can go out and do what I've been doing, you should, you will, because there's more to come. We're only on day 8. Tomorrow's day 9. I've got a wonderful student of mine, Shane Kirksky. He's in the Tampa area as well, but in his first 3 months, he made a lot of money. I don't remember the exact amount at this point, but we actually just released his success story on the YouTube channel a few days ago, so you can check that out if you haven't. But he's gonna come spend a day with me, so I'm really excited to meet him in person. We're gonna be doing a ton of driving tomorrow, adding properties. I want some big, meaty, fresh lists to start cold calling on Saturday and Sunday. I wanna do a lot of cold calling. So I don't want to do any driving on Saturday or Sunday, so I'm going to try and hit my driving goals tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, we're going to do a ton of calling. But it's been a fun day. It's been a fulfilling day. I've also got to figure out probate information with the attorney. So we're rolling, right? Deals are coming in, leads are coming in. I've got 3 or 4 follow-ups to do this week as well with potential leads. So let's see if we can get one more contract this week, maybe 2 more. Let's see. I'm gonna give it my best shot. Anyways, God bless you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this content. Don't forget to give me a like, right? This is hard work. This is full of love. This is all for you guys. I really want you guys to take away so much from this content, and I want others to do as well. So when you hit that like button, it really helps the algorithms and allows other people to be blessed by this content. So please give me a like and share if you'd be willing to. Also, my favorite comment on each of these daily videos will be entered to win full access to my mastery program. That's the step-by-step tutorial videos on how I'm doing exactly what I'm doing here. What I'm doing is what I teach my students, and you will get that outline beautiful. You will also get access to me as a coach. So make sure you comment below to enter to win. Anyways, good night. I'm gonna shower, I'm going to bed. It's been a long day. See you tomorrow.